Um, sorry, was totally distracted by that text that came through from one of the stores I've got subscribed to their shit. Anyway. But yeah, I heard that sound before, and I was like, well, because at first I thought it was because we did the smuggler, and we were kind of with the camo, and I thought it was similar to the camo, the stealth. I thought it was similar to how in Halo, when you use the active camo, it will like distort the sound. Someone described it as like, you know, sounding like you're underwater, which is an accurate description, at least for that, not for what I was talking about in here. But I don't know how to describe it otherwise. But now I know it's just related to the area and has nothing to do with, oh my god, more fitted stuff. I look like Kaleo. And then it has nothing to do with the being invis part. So I don't know. Oh, there's a fourth one. Now there's not. Oh my gosh, seriously, more fitted shit.
Here.
I've been trying to sell this shit on the GTN, but some of the stuff sells, some of it doesn't. I mean, I've bought some of it myself for very specific, like, characters or such, but it's a neat idea. I just don't have the storage space for it. The character I'm storing it on has too much shit in his inventory. I'm probably going to have to move all of it to another one of my characters. Ugh. All the way back there. Now, let's see if we can just... Bye, guys. See if we can just drive the fuck out of here. And yeah, as I mentioned, you know, Rex wouldn't blah 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 earlier. Rex is just a more known character, and obviously, not only for people watching would know him better than like Ordo Scarata, for example. And I don't know how well Ordo would be, because I haven't read those books, even though I really want to. But I don't know how he would be about the whole civilian aspect. And that's why I just went with Rex, because obviously I know how he would be, and they are basically clones of the same person. So it works well enough.
Hey, you're back. Was the op a success? Were you able to neutralize the Trevorus?
Mission complete.
I wouldn't expect anything less from a man like you. How about that red case? Were you able to grab whatever was inside?
The case contained this blaster, Sergeant.
I've never seen one quite like it. Must be some sort of new prototype. I'll take it back to headquarters for analysis. Maybe we can find out where Black Sun is getting their weapons.
Looks like we're all done here. It's been a blast, Lieutenant. I hope we get to work together again sometime.
I'll be sure to put your name forward the next time I need backup.
Sounds good to me. See you later.
I'm glad that wasn't a flirt option, even though it very well fit into the category.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. A situation has developed with the Senate, and I need your help.
You need me to off a senator or something?
No, absolutely not. Tempting as it might be at times like this. Despite my best efforts, 3 members of the Senate Defense Committee have learned about Havoc Squad's defection, and they want to know the specifics. It's an informal inquiry for the time being, but you can bet it won't end there. I hate politics.
The Senate represents the people. It's our duty to aid them.
That's all well and good, Lieutenant. But every moment we waste on questions is a moment Tavis and his traitors have to prepare for us. The senators have asked that you appear in their office at the Senate Tower immediately to testify in the inquiry. I'm barred from influencing your testimony, but I will remind you that the more information that becomes public, the harder our job becomes.
Are you telling me to lie to the Senate, General?
I never told you to lie, Lieutenant. That would be illegal. I have merely reminded you of a relevant fact. The senators are already waiting for you. Hurry back to the Senate Tower and try to get this over with quickly. Garza out.
As if we didn't have enough problems already.
Yep, I really dislike Garza. Alright. Let's go back to the Senate. I don't remember if you have to, I don't remember if you have to deal with Garza throughout the entire class story, or if it's just the, Chapter 1. What the hell? What is it? Senate Maintenance Droid. I don't recall seeing those. Did I just completely ignore them? Oh, nope, it's because it's a thing, that's why. That makes more sense. I knew I didn't see that shit before.
All Coruscant systems indicate clean life waters flow upward. You flawlessly applied my crafted solution to the hydro supply at the Black Sun level below. Adulation.
A group of children was collecting water from the broken hydro supply and trading it.
A faulty hydro supply is not suited for immature life cycles. Sealing the break promotes their safety. Clean life waters flow and nurture upper levels. The Coruscant sufferer beings achieve benefits on the Enclave's Gree ingenuity. My black sphere evolves to a purple parallel because of you. When I impart this development, Patake will progress enthusiasm with the Senator.
You guys like things to be parallel, don't you?
Your comprehension of Gree linguistics progresses favorably. You evolve accurate insights. I pledged you a piece of Gree ingenuity. This solution was crafted specifically for your being. My acknowledgement and appreciations. I continue upgrading Coruscant systems and ensure the clean life waters flow upward. Accept my unyielding gratefulness.
Oh boy, a new belt. It's better than our old belt. We're gonna have to sell some shit soon.
Anything I can do for you?
Operator units always inherit fouled labors. I administrate as well as Patake, but I am marooned to waste processing. What have I done to incur white acute?
Can't always pull the easy ops. Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty.
Please restrict unneeded slang terms. Comprehending your sonics is white perpendicular enough as it is. Patake commanded me. Optimize Coruscant's waste processing system. Preserve your organs from filth, disease, poisons. But Ugnaught porcine bipeds plunder Gree ingenuity from waste processors. With Gree optimization solution stolen, filth, disease, poisons spread uncontrolled, plagues imminent.
Guns aren't much good for stopping plagues.
Weapons enhance Black Bisector's success. Plague state is averted when you repossess the Gree optimization solution. The Ugnaught porcine bipeds plundered Gree optimization solution unaware of internal transmitters. I detect the plundered device's coordinates. Patake authorizes compensation of Republic credits to the Black Bisector who repossesses the optimization solution.
I'll see what I can do.
That is the expected response, Black Bisector. Why exhaust respiratory functions on it?
Yeah, out of all of the droids, he's the most annoying. Actually, he's the only annoying one to deal with. The other three are fine. Like, yeah, they're a little odd because of the way they talk and shit, but they're fine. It's that one who's just like a sourpuss. I don't know what they're doing running around for the conquest thing. I ain't about it. Especially not today. I don't have time for that. Oh my gosh, so many stairs. So much running we have to be doing. Alright. Time to be interrogated.
Lieutenant, make yourself comfortable. On behalf of the Senate of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for appearing on such short notice for this informal inquiry.
Just doing my duty, sir.
I assure you, we will not hold you from your duties any longer than necessary, Lieutenant.
The purpose of this inquiry is to investigate the defection of several members of Republic Army Special Forces Squad number 326, codenamed Havoc Squad, to the Sith Empire.
Now, you recently served in Havoc Squad on Ord Mantell, Lieutenant. Is that correct?
That's right, Senator.
While serving on Ord Mantell, all of the members of Havoc Squad, excluding yourself, defected to the Sith Empire. Is that correct?
Yes, Senator. My squad defected right in front of me.
Now, did Commander Tavis or any of the other members of Havoc Squad show signs of, say, instability, anger, frustration?
Yes, they were all pretty off balance.
Lieutenant, let us speak hypothetically. Do you believe that anyone serving on Ord Mantell should have seen this situation coming?
I don't think anyone could have seen this coming, sir.
Commander Tavis and the others must have been quite subtle indeed. I have one final question, Lieutenant. What connection, if any, exists between the events that occurred on Ando Prime and Havoc Squad's decision to defect?
Senator, I would remind you that the circumstances of Ando Prime are classified and occurred before the Lieutenant's involvement in Havoc Squad. You may ignore that question, Lieutenant.
Tavis said the Republic left Havoc to die on Ando Prime. Is that true?
As I said, Lieutenant, that subject is classified. You needn't trouble yourself about it.
Your part in this inquiry is concluded. You may return to your duties now.
Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Yeah, this guy was Senator Arnis. He's the only one that I can say I liked at all. The woman was very dismissive and the Cathar, I think he's Cathar, was very dickish. Hope you brought a parachute, Jorgen. See, that wasn't so bad. Alright. Let's see what shit we get for this one. I don't know what the point was in lying about it. And also, it's like, yeah, they defected because you treated them like shit. Like, or attempted to just have them killed.
Here.
I don't know. We'll see. Whatever.
It's good you've arrived, Lieutenant. We have a great deal to discuss. First, let me congratulate you for your work on the Black Sun operation. You did well disabling that nerve gas. Also, that prototype blaster you confiscated will teach us a great deal about the Black Sun sources.
Whoever the Black Sun sources are, they're good.
And whatever you hope to achieve with your Senate testimony, you certainly didn't make my job any easier.
It's my duty to tell the Senate the full truth.
Our top operators have defected to the Empire. That should be a much larger concern to you than playing it safe with a pack of bureaucrats. On to more pressing issues. My agents have discovered a vital new link to Havoc Squad here on Coruscant. Jack Carden, the founder of Havoc Squad and Commander Tavis's former mentor, has been spotted on the city's lower levels. He's serving as an officer in a local vigilante group.
Is Carden tied with the defection, General?
Carden resigned his commission and disappeared after the debacle on Endo Prime. If he's turned up now, it can't be a coincidence.
Tavis told me that Endo Prime was the reason for Havoc's defection. What happened on that planet?
We sent Havoc to Endo Prime to cut off an Imperial offensive, but the enemy numbers were much bigger than Intel had led us to believe. When we tried to dispatch an extraction team, the Senate shut down the entire operation. We were causing an incident and breaching the peace. Bureaucrats. Havoc was left with no support and no way home. But in spite of insurmountable odds, Carden led Havoc out of there alive.
Havoc Squad really was betrayed by the Senate.
They were put in a terrible situation, Lieutenant, but that doesn't excuse their actions. Carden resigned as soon as he learned the truth, and Tavis took over the squad. They were never quite the same. What is important now is that we've discovered Jack Carden's location. I want you to bring him in at all costs.
You don't want me to take Carden out?
If possible, I'd like you to capture Carden alive. If he is involved in the defection, he could provide us with invaluable intelligence. The vigilante group Carden is working with is called the Justicars Brigade. They control a large area of Coruscant's lower levels and are openly hostile to all outsiders.
Why do we tolerate these hostile groups here on Coruscant?
Most areas are safe. These sectors are the last pockets of lawlessness, aftermath of the Imperial attack. Our surveillance shows that Carden spends most of his time in the Justicar's main base. You will attempt to capture him there. Carden is a crucial link to Tavis and the rest of the Havoc traders, Lieutenant. Bring him in no matter what it takes.
I'll have Carden back here on the double, sir.
I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Okay, so I definitely wasn't going, are you sure you don't want me to just kill him? No, that was not what I was saying. What I was saying is, are you sure you want him... Like, it wasn't me going, do you want me to just kill him instead? No, it was me confirming, like, you do want him alive, right? I need to know well in advance so that he doesn't accidentally get shot in the face. It was just confirmation of my orders, and instead the line was, I could just shoot him.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
So it's weird. So Garza confirms that it's these last, like, couple districts that are controlled by, that aren't under full control of the Republic, that haven't been cleaned up. So this isn't happening all over. Which I would assume, too, obviously the Sith didn't attack the entirety of the planet of Coruscant. They attacked the capital of Coruscant, where the Senate building is and the Jedi Temple is. They obviously wouldn't have... I mean, they would have the resources to attack all around the globe, but I don't know that it would be worth the effort. Again, we don't see things that happen on other, like, opposite sides of planets and etc. And I feel like that's a good place. Like, they could do so much exploring lore-wise for that. Like, we could get stories, whether it's shows, games, etc., set in the prequel era that shows, like, the opposite side of Coruscant, or, you know, whatever, different parts of planets that aren't in the movies, and still reference them or whatever. It just, there's so much you can do with that stuff. Holy fuck, she's all the way down there. So it could be really cool.
So a bunch of ex-soldiers take over the streets and call themselves Justicars. Sounds like nut jobs to me.
I agree with some of Jorgen's sentiments. It's just the fact that he's such a, like, his entire personality on Ord Mantell was that he's just a drill sergeant. Just blah, 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 just barking at you, screaming like an idiot, slobbering everywhere, can't control his spit. You know, like so many real world people who join the military who get hung up on the power high they get. It's just stupid. But then where he's, you know, talking about the ex-soldiers turned into vigilantes, it's like, well, I mean, they're definitely going about it the wrong way. But they're doing what they feel is the right thing, which is definitely not, you know, you can't justify that. But yeah, it's probably a poor way to word it. Okay, I thought I was targeting the beast.
All of these docks and loading equipment. What have the Justicars been up to?
Been up to a lot. Probably due to their previous connections as ex-military. Like, if they were more like Batman. Like, Batman's clearly the good guy, right? Batman never assaults innocent people. Hell, he never even did anything to Harvey Dent until he actually became the Two-Face. And, you know, you could disagree with his, you know, vigilantism and how he's going against, you know, just let law enforcement handle it, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, he's the perfect example of how it should be done if it's going to be done. But, you know, like the Justicars aren't doing it that way. They've basically adopted their enemy's tactics. They are acting just like the street gangs that they are supposedly there to combat and to protect people from. You're still breathing. Like, I was waiting on the dot damage to kill, and it just didn't. And get the Ognaut shit underway, because that's just a quick, just little one and done. Come down here, listen to the garble talk, and then keep moving.
Cooperate and you won't be harmed. Where's the greed device? Are the people on this level in some kind of danger? This is Coruscant. Why wouldn't the Senate help with repairs? Regardless of your reasons, you stole Republic property. I'll tell degree representatives about your situation.